Hello and welcome to Menage a Trois. This is a visual novel about 3 sporty characters. That's about all I know, so let's get into it. Sol spent her first month in college not talking to anyone at all. That's pretty much my entire life. Parents had generously enrolled her at Ivy University, one of the best colleges in the country. Reputation preceded itself. She was now a business major with the hope that one day Sol would take over the family business, multi-million-dollar tomato soup enterprise. Rich Foods stood on top of the world as one of the biggest, soupiest soup companies. The canned goods ruled the grocery aisles. Even if Sol hated soup, she didn't have a choice. She was expected to become the king of soup and everything that came with it. In our remarkable high school life, Sol couldn't be the quiet kid in the back of the class anymore. Now she was supposed to have hopes and dreams, grand ambitions about where she'd end up and what she'd achieve. But growing up meant fitting in, and fitting in meant making sacrifices. Hey Sol, I'm back. Got coffee for myself and brought you hot chocolate. They gave me marshmallows when I asked nicely. Chet Chester was a freckly ginger with a dangerous glint in his eye. When he looked up at Sol, though, he didn't have that glint. Chet was soft for her, in the same way she was for him. They were high school sweethearts from the day Sol walked in on him stealing test answers. You wouldn't believe how long the line was. Had to fight someone for my place. College students have real sharp elbows. I'm glad you got out of there alive. Thank you, Chet. Drink up. Class doesn't start for a while anyway. Unlike Sol, who was studying business because her parents forced her to, Chet was a business major on a whim. Sometimes she worried that Chet only chose her major because she was doing it. If it was true, though, she was a little grateful. Even if college was hard, even if she didn't know why she was here, Chet was there for her. I'm not ready for class, though. Oh, don't say that. I can lend you my notes if you want. They're good notes. I know, I passed high school because of you. Tried to make my own notes though. Did the readings, I just don't understand them. I can explain them to you. My parents said I'm supposed to network with other people, not rely on them. Well, that's not fair. I said it before and I'll say it again. Your parents suck. You know I don't approve of the soup. I guess. She secretly thought he was right, but the only reason she was in college was because of their money. Chet was smart. He was the reason she passed high school because he let her copy his homework. He didn't get pushed around by other people, but Sol did. Her brain wasn't very good at much. So it was just her destiny, or something like that. Remember the one time I came over and your mum was home? She got at me because I said I. That's because you used the wrong tone. Don't like it when people are loud. Besides, it was only once. She wasn't there for any other times. She's easily not home. Yeah, she definitely sounds like a shitty mother. That's concerning too, in a different way. Once again, your parents suck. When I graduate, I'm going to buy Fitzroy Foods and burn it to ground. What happened to me? I'll take care of you, obviously. Sol blushed. It would be nice if it ever happened, although she doubted either of them would become rich and powerful enough. Better to keep her head down and stay out of trouble. It's okay, Chet. What have you been doing lately? I've been practicing soccer. Tell me about it. If you want, I guess. Trying out for the soccer team. I'm kind of excited. It's easier to tell those more than excited. If there was one thing Chet loved, it was soccer. Back in high school, Sol used to do all his games. Played like a demon, scoring goals and kicking people. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, but she admired his passion. If I manage to get in a team, I'll be doing college soccer. It's a totally different level than high school, with bigger stakes and better balls. Always better stakes and bigger balls. Either way, it'll be epic. What if you get tired? When if I think about balls? I see. Good luck, Chet. I'm sure you'll make it. You were really good in high school. I hope so. Tryouts are next week, so I'm gonna practice extra hard. He passed this week, gaze shifting from side to side. Talking to soccer mate about soccer mate it must have hyped him up. Don't mind if I go run a lap right now, do you? No, you look like you have energy to burn. Thanks, so call me later if you're lonely. With a kiss on the cheek, Chet scampered off to run laps around the field. Sol watched them go with a fond look on her face. Aw, they're cute together. She had such tennis energy and a youthful vigor. It made her smile when she thought about him running around the grass. He was definitely going to make it into college soccer team. Sol believed in him. Now that she was alone, she thought about what to do. There was still time for class, or before class, so maybe she could go to the library. There was a book about stocks her parents wanted her to read. It wasn't pleasant, but her father would snap at her if she didn't. Sol turned around and prepared to leave. Move it. Boy ran into it like a brick wall. Flinching, Sol stepped back and spilled a drink all over the front of her shirt. It wasn't boiling hot, but liquid made her wince. Which way are you going? Sorry. Yeah, you should be. Oh, what an asshole. But he was the one who bumped into her. Without second glance, he bowed forward and pushed his way into the crowd, disappearing into the sea of people. Sol looked down at her shirt and sniffled. What a jerk. After spilling hot chocolate all over his shirt, Sol had to run into the bathroom and splash water to get the drink out. He spent 15 minutes dabbing at the stain with a paper towel, cringing at the wet and clammy situation. Bringing out what she could, Sol resigned herself to being drippy for the rest of the day. Being in the library wasn't helping her mood. College libraries were too big. They were full of textbooks and educational materials, all dense and heavy reading. Students milled about, absorbed in their studies. Everyone looked smart and diligent, which intimidated her. She didn't feel half as good. Parents wanted her to read a book called Riding the Stock Market Before It Rides You. Supposed to be the first step to something. Sol wasn't sure what. She was looking around and she spotted him again. The boy ran into her. He was blocking the way to the next shelf. Sol wavered from left to right, trying to find a way past him. Except there was none. He was big and built like a brick, making it impossible to squeeze by. She would have to ask him to move. This was too difficult. Sol hated talking to strangers, especially rude, drink-spoiling strangers. Bones were sweaty and there was a lump in her throat. Excuse me. Excuse me. What do you want? Turned around and made eye contact with her. Sol saw his gaze flicker with recognition. Did he get past you? Be nice if he apologized for spilling my drink too. I didn't catch that. Did you have something to say to me? She winced. Well, if she got this far, ran into me and spilled my hot chocolate. It's good hot chocolate. I was looking forward to it. What kind of college student drinks hot chocolate? This was too much. Sol turned around and prepared to run away. Hey, wait. Look, sorry about the hot chocolate. I was in a rush when I ran through campus. Gave her once over, looking down at her wet shirt. Sol pulled her, trying to fix the way it clung to her damply. I'll get you a new hot chocolate or something. Do you have a dry shirt? I didn't expect to get this one wet. Right. Once we got people don't spill drinks all over themselves. I have a spare shirt from football practice, but they're kind of sweaty. Do you mind that? I mind a lot. Oh, okay. By the way, I'm the backup quarterback. Good for you. Just thought I'd clarify. Pretty damn impressive for a first year to make quarterback at all. Cool. Football is the foundation of American society, and by the time I'm done with school, I'll be the foundation of Canadian society too. So I wasn't sure how she felt about that. She didn't want football to become the foundation of Canadian society. Whatever. What's your name anyway? Sol. Cool, I'm Bill Luhrmann. Bill stuck his hand and looked at her. Hesitantly, Sol took and gritted teeth at how hard he squeezed. He knew someone whose name was Billy. He stole my lunch money in high school. We kind of like him. I'm not Billy, and I wouldn't steal lunch money. Come on, why would you say that? Sorry, I thought it was okay. It was just supposed to be a fun fact. Gee, it's more like an unfun fact. Let's just move on. What major are you in? Business? That's a surprise. Aren't business students supposed to be more aggressive? So aside, even the jock in front of her knew he wasn't suited to this. As for me, I'm undeclared. Gotta get the entire college experience. YOLO, right? God, I've not heard that phrase in a while. I'm only going to be a freshman once, so if I don't party now, when will I get a chance again? Have you gone to a party yet? No, I don't go out at night. Looked at her with a pity in his eyes. Jock is popular kid pity. Well, you should listen, so got experience once. You're a changed man after your first kegger. Alpha Beta Megas, oh my god, what a fucking name, is hosting Bang and Rage for the Frosh next week. Gonna go and you're gonna go, and we're gonna get hammered. Sounds great, right? What's Alpha Beta Omega? It's a frat. Of course it's a frat. Oh. Not all boys, there are gonna be girls there too. So nodded slowly, trying to think of an excuse to miss her. Bang and Rager sounded alarming. But maybe she should be happy Bill was inviting her. It was the first time she had been invited to anything with the cool kids. This was what normal college students did, but going to parties was a hallmark of being well-adjusted and successful. Proved you were fun and exciting to be around. Besides, her parents would be overjoyed if she joined the frat. Source Dad was an alumni of Phi Gamma Gamma and donated to them every year. I'll think about it. Hell yeah, let's trade phones and I'll text you the address, okay? See you there. Clapped her on the shoulder and swaggered away. Saul looked down at the number he put on her phone. It was her first number from college and the only one she had after her parents and Chet. Who was that? Oh, hello Chet. Didn't know you were here. Finished running and couldn't find you, so I thought I might as well study. Who was he and why is your shirt wet? Peered up at her curiously, although he was frowning somewhat. Bill wasn't the type to talk to either of them, so Chet was probably suspicious. So I hurried to explain. His name is Bill and he doesn't have a major. He ran into me and spilled my hot chocolate. Then he apologized and invited me to a party. Hey, I got you that hot chocolate. And what's this about party? It's a frat party. Of course it's a frat party. Let me guess, he plays football too? He's backup quarterback. Well, I didn't know first years could be quarterbacks. Chet shifted his feet and frowned. So I'm leaning into your personal space. Looked like he was enjoying your company. Really? Yeah, he was giving you this intense look. Did he give you his number too? Yes, actually. Oh, that's obvious. Clearly he was sitting on you. No, he wasn't. Came out with more force than she expected. Surprised Chet blinked at her. I mean, I don't think he was. Sure he'd hit on girls, not me. Just feels bad for me since I'd never been to a party before. Well, I haven't gone to one either, so what does that make me? Doesn't matter, so just be careful about who you give your number to. Anyway, are you looking for a book? Oh yes I am. Called Riding the Stock Market Like a Horse. My parents want me to read it because they said I have to know how stocks work. That sounds boring. Are you actually going to read it? No, but I'm going to show them the receipt saying I checked out the library. Good idea. I hope you look for it. As they busied themselves with finding the book, Chet gave her a sidelong glance. Try us next week. Come watch me? Of course. And I'm coming to the party too, just so you know. Okay. I mean, that's probably a good idea. Especially with how these frat guys can be. I have not heard this song in a while. Like, I'd hear this all in the early 2000s movies. Especially 90s movies as well. Yeah, trials were, to put it bluntly, a disaster. Back in high school, Sol used to watch Chet's games. She would sit on the bleachers and excitedly wait for Chet to score goal after goal. Now though, he wasn't scoring anything. In fact, Chet was barely touching the ball. Pass. I don't like that you don't have any eyes, dude. No, send it here. How did you get the ball to him? I was right there. Hey, stop stealing the ball. Wait. What's going on? Everyone else was scrambling across the field, engaged in an intense game of soccer. Chet ran alongside them, but it was clear he wasn't included. Others were playing their own game. It was hard to tell if it was on purpose, but all of them ignored Chet. As he stood alone in the field, Saul found himself gripping the edge of her sleeve. The game hurt to watch. That was horrible, Saul. I know. Chet looked like he was about to cry. His face was stormy and his shorts were stained with mud. He was still in his soccer cleats. When he saw her, he ran forward and clung to her, burying his face into her chest. Saul thought about the mud stains, then decided her boyfriend was more important. She patted his back and made a soothing noise. It's okay, Chet. It wasn't that bad. Yes, it was. Don't kid yourself, Saul. It was awful. It was fine at first. I was just kicking, dribbling, and doing ball tricks with my balls. Then everyone started avoiding me. Do you see how no one was passing the ball? Don't get it. I wasn't doing anything wrong. How can they call it a try when no one even let me try? His face was hidden in his shoulder, but Saul heard a sniffle. Armed as she held him tighter. Whatever. I got near someone. Called foul and made Coach blow his whistle. Couldn't do anything without that stupid. Yeah. I didn't like it either. Chet angrily wiped his face. His eyes were screwed up in anguish. Saul wasn't sure what to do. Chet cried openly while she was the type to lock her feelings into a box and throw away the key. He rubbed his arm, not knowing how to make it better. I'm sorry, Chet. Don't know why they would do that. I don't know either. Now I'm not gonna make it onto the team. But that wouldn't be fair. Trials weren't fair. I really wanted to play college soccer, so it was gonna be fun. But you can play another sport. Like what? Football? Yeah? I don't think that's gonna work out. So try it again. Don't know that you're not on the team yet. Maybe this is a test or a joke. They could be pranking you. There might be a hidden camera nearby. This isn't a joke. I'm the joke. Oh. Well, when do you hear the results? In a week. Let's wait. It wasn't the most helpful thing to say, but at least it was something. Let's drink your worries away. What? That was a joke. Parties tonight. Parties are drinking. That was a joke. I think. So, that was alarming to hear. But yeah, maybe. It's cute when you tried to lighten the mood. Saul smiled at him in a way that she hoped it was reassuring. Slowly, Chet returned it. Pushing his hand into hers, he leaned against her and heaved a sigh. I guess there's no point in thinking about it. Thanks, Saul. I feel better. It's gonna keep me up at night, but I do feel better. Kissed on the cheek and Saul went pink out at the edges. Do we have a party to go to? Right. Interesting music choice. Party was loud and sort of terrifying. It was crowded and noisy, making Saul feel cramped the moment she walked in. Music played from the speakers and people writhed and squirmed to the beat. The scent of alcohol lingered in the air, along with something smoky she couldn't put her finger on. Yeah, of course they would have. It's that type of party. Looking past the crowd, Saul saw a plastic cake in the middle of the room. Students huddled around it, waving their arms and hollering at the guy drinking from the tap. Someone was shouting, chug, chug, chug. Unbelievable. Is that what people mean when they tell you to get a life? Yeah. Finding the urge to leave Saul stepped forward, squishing past a couple making out. Face went red knowing Chet was seeing them too. This was my first college party. What? I can't hear you. This is my first college party. Oh, mine too. That's inside. What? Follow me. Going up and talking, Chet grabbed her wrist and pulled her through the room. The crowd seemed endless. The two of them ducked and weaved with no sensible semblance of direction. Past a group of boys, Saul recognized them vaguely from soccer tryouts. One looked at Chet and smirked. Ow, hey. Suddenly someone bumped into them, pushing her back. Soul's hand slipped out of Chet's and she rushed forward, trying to catch him. Chet. Soul. Saw his eyes go wide when he was swallowed by the crowd. Now alone, Soul looked around in fear. Everything was dark and cramped. It was impossible to tell where bodies ended and the house began. She cringed and drew herself into herself, looking for an exit. Yeah, man, got more where that came from. Totally. Hey, give me a sec, okay? Eyes met at the same time, then Bill was walking to her. She stared at his cocky expression, squared shoulders, and the red solar cup in his hand. At least someone was comfortable being here. Hey, Soul. Cool party, right? Glad you came. Are you having fun? You'll get used to it. The crowd grows on you after a while. Do you want a drink? I'll help you loosen up. Bill reached around and pulled out a bottle of vodka. As Soul stood there in shock, pressed a plastic cup into her hand. It's like this from the kitchen. ABO has the good stuff. You know where to look. This beats cheap beer by a mile. So, you ever drink vodka before? Yes. Really? Once on New Year's Eve, Chet snuck into my room with a bottle of vodka. He got drunk and he ended up on top of me. It was nice. You had a guy on top of you? Yes. Can't say I know what that feels like. Laughed too loudly and slapped on the back. So lurched forward and spilled half of the vodka onto the floor. She was glad it wasn't a shit. You know what I do? No. Girls. Girls on top of me. Women. Right, bottoms up. So I raised the cup to her mouth and pretended to drink. The smell of vodka made her eyes sting, and where it touched her lips it burned. Ew. Ooh, good one. Gotta have fun tonight, Soul. First party is the one you'll remember forever. Get drunk, talk to people, make friends, dance on the table, lose your wallet. We'll turn to the nearest girl and start talking. So your name is Stephanie? You come here often? Yeah, I'm at the party every night. I'm a real party animal. Broke into laughter and Bill pushed Soul forward. Let me introduce you to Soul. Stephanie, this is Soul. Soul, this is Stephanie. What a coincidence, your names both start with the same letter. Say something smooth, Soul. Oh, he's shy, how cute. Yeah, I think so too. Shy part, not the cute part. Okay, I didn't ask. See, she liked you. Soul wanted to die of mortification. The room was spinning and she didn't know what to do. She gripped her cup so tightly, crumpled it and turned around. Bathroom. Wait, Soul. Someone else was using the bathroom, so she couldn't hide in it. As soon as Soul stumbled outside, squeaking an apology for bumping into the couple still making out, cool night air calmed her. She took a breath, grateful for the sudden silence. Parties were too much, they overwhelmed her. Even if Bill tried her best and she wasn't suited for it. Bill couldn't treat her like one of her friends. Just another jock on the football team. What part of her screamed bro to him? The way he and Stephanie looked at him made her freeze up. Soul hated being put on the spot like that. Sighed and sat down on the doorstep, missing Chet more than ever. Oh great, these guys again. Are trial results out yet? Are you kidding? Why would they be out at 11 at night? Not just asking. Wish we knew who made it on the team already. Keep running and you'll go great, Dennis. Shut up. My parents are big on soccer, okay? Wanted to see me at the World Cup someday. One just wanted me to become a doctor. So I blinked. Were they talking about the soccer tryouts? Makes you feel better. There's one person that won't make it on a team for sure. God, he makes it in, I don't. No way. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't pass the ball to him at all. Me neither. Can't believe we all did that. Do you think the coach will think we did it on purpose? Nah, dude. Dude was running alone half the time. Not us, it's him. Heard about him from a guy who went to his high school. Doesn't know how to play soccer at all. Hogs the ball and kicks people accidentally on purpose. One time he got into a fight and bit someone. Heard that too. Really sure gets around fast. At least that's one less person to worry about. Hey, Dennis. Yeah, true. Chet's a real piece of work. As they elbowed each other and moved on to the next topic, Saul broke into a cold sweat. Right there, standing against the wall, was Chet. Look of shock on his face. Chet, did you hear that? I'm sorry, Chet. It's okay, it's whatever. It's nothing. Before she could ask if he was okay, Bill burst onto the doorstep, grinning drunkenly. There you are, Sol. Stephanie said she wanted you to have her number. What? Sol froze, turned from Chet to Bill, taking in locks on their faces. This wasn't going to end well. Why did Bill have the worst timing in the world? Who's Stephanie? Hot girl in pre-med. Luckily for you, Sol thinks you're cute. Here's your number. But Sol's taken. Who are you? Chet spluttered, his face going red. I'm his boyfriend, you twit. What? Before the scene could get worse, Sol rushed between them and tried to explain. After we got separated, I ran into Bill and he made me vodka. He talked to Stephanie and left the room. Didn't ask Stephanie for a number. Didn't even like her. You know that, Chet. He smiled miserably though through her explanation, so it didn't make much sense. Chet knew she was terrible under pressure, but it didn't help that Bill was there too. Yeah. You like someone else, don't you? My boyfriend. Wait, so you're dating? You're dating this guy? It's Chet. You're dating Chet? Yes. Bill gawked with his eyes, with wide eyes. When he looked at her, something changed, like Sol was different. Sol shifted uncomfortably. No reason to be so shocked. Guess you don't need Stephanie's number after all. Didn't know you were like that. Like what? That nasty tone there, jock boy. Don't call me that. Didn't mean anything by it, okay? What are you trying to make Sol do back there? Must be a wingman. Come on, it was a misunderstanding. I didn't know. I couldn't tell. Do you hear yourself right now? Chet squared his shoulders and glared at him. Bill stepped back. Stop getting body with Sol if you're going to be a jerk. Not doing anything weird. The way you look at him is pretty weird. You stand too close and I won't stand for it. What the hell are you talking about? Saying that you should stay 6 feet apart from now on. Don't tell me what to do. I'll give Sol my number if I want to. Two boys stepped chest to chest and sneered at each other, till the noses were almost touching. Testosterone in the air was thick enough to choke. We're too close, damn it. What should you put in those hands? You won't like it when I get serious. Yeah, good thing I can take you. In a fight, I mean. That's what they always say before I make them cry. Get chitted. The second time in life, Sol saw Chet bite a man. Oh, so they actually won't like about him biting somebody. Fight that shit went down in legend. Came a school myth, a cautionary tale of binge drinking and partying too hard. Told every year to freshmen. Back at school, Chet stood next to her with a black eye and a frown. Sol sighed. This sucks. Bill sucks. He punched me in the face. Well, I mean, you did bite him, so... You bit him on the nose. Not as hard. Of course, his arm assault. Sol stared down at her feet and assault too. You didn't have to get into a fight. Who's defending you? I don't like being the center of attention in that way. But while Chet looked away, huffed and pouted, kicking at the floor aimlessly. Shouldn't have made friends with him, Sol. Looks at you the way I look at you. Could this really be happening? Never in her life did Sol think 2 men would fight over her. Yeah, here she was, 2 men had fought over her. You're wrong, Chet. Bill and I aren't friends, and he's not interested in me. Did you hear? He was trying to get Stephanie's number. So I'd like her. I'm sure he likes her too. Sol didn't want to think about that kind of person Bill liked and didn't like. There was a difference between her and Stephanie, and made something prinkle under her skin, an itchy, uneasy feeling. Are you jealous, Chet? No. Okay, yes. I just can't shake the feeling that I don't know, that he thinks you're cute. That way you think, though? Yeah, that's why I think everyone else does too. The way Bill acted, can't see why he wouldn't. Maybe I'm overthinking it, though. I guess I should say sorry. I'm sorry, Sol. Don't need to apologize. Too late, I already said it. Then, thank you. Appreciate how you tried to defend my honor, but next time you don't have to bite. Right. Chet grinned nervously at her and so quickly returned his smile. They could never stay mad at each other for long. So we're okay? You still like me, right? Not breaking up? Of course not. Hooray, thank you, Soul. After what they said on the porch, I wasn't sure if maybe you didn't like me either. Mean about the soccer team? Yeah. They really said a lot. You okay, Chet? Obviously, I don't care about it. There's nothing I didn't know. I mean, I knew something was wrong during tryouts. I just didn't know how wrong. The smile grew forced and soon it dropped entirely. You shouldn't trust what they say. They're mean. People like that wouldn't have made good teammates anyway. That's true. Not like I can do anything about it now. Trial's over, after all. Hope this will be the last time you have to cover me about this. I don't mind. I know. Glad you're my boyfriend. For some reason that word made her pause. Not that there was anything wrong with it. It still made her pause. Me too. Phew. Don't make me worry about Bill more than I have to. Being silly, Chet. She patted him and he gave her a sheepish smile. I'll try not to be. Do you want to go to the mall this weekend? Be nice to have some time alone. Okay, great, it's a date. It's definitely a contrast to the drawings we've been seeing, because it's very realistic. Definitely stands out. Anyway, didn't mean to click on that. When she arrived at the mall, Chet was nowhere to be found. Soul stood in their meeting spot and waited. More time passed. She started to get worried. Chet was usually on time. Then her phone rang. Soul, I'm so sorry. I can't make it today. Made it onto the soccer team. Oh, wait, you did. Yay! Oh, congratulations. Thanks. Coach said he admired my spirit in the face of adversity. Me alone in the field. But they told me just now, right before we were supposed to meet, that there's an impromptu practice session today. Through the phone, Soul could tell he was vibrating with excitement. She was happy for him, even if she was disappointed about their date. That's okay, congratulations again, Chet. Knew you could do it. Thanks. So, is it okay if I don't come to our date? I could tell the soccer team I can't show up, but I don't want them to get mad at me. Sure, go play soccer, Chet. Thank you. Sorry, I'll make it up to you, Soul, I promise. But click, the line went dead. Soul stared at her phone, feeling bittersweet. She was happy for him, of course, but deep down she wondered why Chet would want to play for teammates who talk behind each other's back. Maybe she could understand why Chet got jealous of Bill. She was getting jealous over soccer and it was a sport, not even a person. Oh, great tease here. Hey, what are you doing here? Bill? Running into Bill was unexpected. Soul's eyes flitted to his nose, which was still red. Grammatical error there. There was a red mark from where Chet's bite was. Seeing her stare, Bill covered it self-consciously. You didn't tell me your boyfriend was a bladder. Oh, I can see that. Sorry to bit you. Guess I learned a lesson from that one. Punched him right in the back of his neck. Look, we're good, right? I shouldn't have made you talk to Stephanie back then. That wasn't cool of me. That definitely wasn't cool of you. Yeah, well, I was trying to hype up the party. It looked like you weren't having fun. Thought I'd be a wingman, you know? Help you meet people and boost your confidence. Obviously you didn't need one, but I didn't know you were already dating, honest. Soul sighed at the mention of dating. She couldn't help the way their eyes darted to her phone, hoping Chet would call again. Are you waiting for someone? I was waiting for Chet, but he couldn't make it. I'll probably go home. No, you don't have to do that. What I mean is, I can hang out with you, if you want. It sucked to come all this way just to go back, right? Chet's word came to mind, and Soul remembered how he thought Bill liked her. Was it true? Was why he was... Yeah. Was that why he was asking to hang out? It's not about the soccer team and was struck by a sudden impulse urge to find out. I guess you can accompany me. Today's not happening, so let's go. Bill gave her a surprised look but nodded. Yeah, we can hang out. The music definitely reminds me of the Kevin MacLeod music that you hear everywhere. Saul felt a little bad going to the mall with another boy. She was supposed to be on a date. Now she was walking around with Bill instead of Chet. It was excruciating. So, do you like sports? No. Nothing? Not even hockey? Not even hockey. Bill stared at her blankly. She stared blankly back. Not all Canadians like hockey. Jeez, what are we supposed to talk about? This is so awkward. Sorry, I know I'm boring. There's seriously nothing you want to talk about? Saul shrugged, unable to think of anything. She liked being quiet, but she doubted Bill would accept that as a good answer. You can talk about yourself if you want. Tell me about football or something. The football guy, you know, huh? Not wrong, though. Did I tell you I'm backup quarterback this year? You did. Yeah, probably told half the school about it. Where I come from, everyone knows everything about the football team. The whole town goes to homecoming because it's the only thing that's worth going to. My old high school had a dance and everything. They crowned me homecoming king. Of course they did. Bill talked about his town with such grudging fondness, so I couldn't help but smile too. Sounds very American. Eagles and freedom, baby. Yeah, you're definitely American. Right. Do you miss it there? Who doesn't miss their hometown? Besides, it's not like I can complain. Ivy was nice enough to give me a sports scholarship. Full ride's pretty sweet. Football is better in the States but I can't exactly turn down the money. Dad's not the most generous guy out there. So tilted her head, waiting for him to elaborate. I was much more comfortable listening to him talk. When he spoke again, Bill's voice was softer. He is a real believer in bootstraps. We're talking about the American dream and what his grandfather did. Now he runs a hamster breeding business. That's definitely a thing. Not doing very well. Of course it's not. Well, we get it all settled, okay? They need to hear it. So nodded quite quickly. Seeing there were some topics even Bill didn't like talking about. It was the first thing they had in common. You know how you asked me if I miss the States? Yeah. Obviously I do. Rather be back home. But as long as I'm somewhere, it's not over yet. You're right. Bill looked like he had more he wanted to say, but he wasn't going to pry. It wasn't her business. Good luck here. Thanks. As the conversation reached an end, silence washed over them. Even if Bill was easier to talk to than she thought, there was still nothing alike. It wasn't like Chet, who could ramble on for hours. So busied herself with glancing around, hoping she looked distracted enough by the displays. There were rows and rows of stores, most of them selling clothes. Saw shirts, shoes, and far more dresses than she expected. Eyes caught on a long black dress behind the glass. Having it floated around the mannequin gave it a smooth, curvy shape. It was pretty. Hey, Saul, check this out. What is it? Sorry, I was looking around. Wasn't looking at anything. Don't usually buy new clothes. Something plain is perfect for me, but I wouldn't like to stand out. Relax, Saul. I wasn't asking about you. Besides, if you want to try new styles, not a big deal. There are tons of movies about nerds turning into popular kids. I guess. Probably thought she wanted to be trendy, but there was a difference between reinventing yourself to be popular and reinventing yourself. And going near the dress would get her an odd look. That was nothing to what would happen if Saul tried it on. It was a sad and heavy feeling. Well, I have to go. No problem, get back safe, okay? Do you need me to walk you to the bus stop? It's fine. Saul stood in front of the exit she fitted with her sleeves, and tried to get the words out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Bill. I had fun, I really did. For sure, I had a good time too. Wouldn't mind doing it again even. Call me anytime, okay? You have my number. And I hope things work out between you and Chet. Sucks that you missed your date. Wouldn't do that to you. So flushed. She wasn't sure what Bill was getting at anymore. But they're still doing well. Right, well, that's good. I should go home now. Goodbye. Good practice today. What a workout. Do you mean the part where I tripped face first in the model when the coach yelled at me for being slow? Nah, barely anyone saw that. Talking about when we were practicing a goal. Do you see how many I scored? More than both of us combined, I'm sure. Way more. Our practice went well too. It could have been better. Don't be so hard on yourself, Dennis. The environment matters just as much as your skills. Possible to do well when the people around you aren't constructive. Coach is too nice. You'll let anyone in if it feels bad for them. That's why it's important to focus on yourself. Look on the bright side. You still have a decent chance at playoffs. They're all strong players. Or at least most of us are. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry, Dennis. You're doing a lot for the team. Both burst into laughter and Chet reluctantly joined in. So watched from afar, wondering why he was talking to people that clearly didn't like him. Chet was putting himself down by staying there. She waited to him, hoping he would come over to her instead. He met eyes and he looked away. Sol was stunned. Running, she waved at him again, but he kept ignoring her. Hey, I think someone's waving at you. No, I'm sure it's not me. It's obviously you. Go on, shoot. If you say so. Sorry guys, don't miss me too much. We'll hurt. God, I wish some people knew when to quit. Hey Sol. Didn't you see me wave? Sorry, I was talking to my teammates. Getting along great. I see. True, just like they like my jokes. That's why it's important that I stick with them. Not so scary once you're on the good side. Felt more like they were laughing at him, not with him. Sol paused, unsure if she should say something. She seemed to be take meaning from her silence though. Made it onto the soccer team. That's a good thing. Not actually gonna say it. It isn't, right? No, but your teammates seem mean. Do you remember what they said about you at the party? That was before we became teammates. Sure they don't feel the same way now. Please be happy for me, Sol. Practice is going great and I'm kicking a lot of balls. Puffed out his chest and grinned. Chet looked like a different person. So I wasn't sure what to think about it. He was showing new sides of himself. Jealous, hot-headed, now this. Scared of knowing that even Chet could change. And for friends who didn't even care about him. He didn't say anything about the date, but merely waited for Sol to congratulate him. Happy for you, Chet, but you don't have to ignore me. You don't have to miss our date either. You said it was okay. It's fine, I walked around with Bill instead. You went with Bill? Yes. Chet frowned at her. His bravado gone. Now he's just seemed mad. What did you do that for? We had to run each other and he asked to hang out. So you know it wasn't in a friend way. She wanted to agree. It was a bad idea and she was sorry for it. No matter what Bill thought about her, there were no feelings on her end. But when she tried to tell Chet, her throat closed around something sharp. I'm allowed to have bad friends, I'm allowed to have bad friends too. That's not fair. Didn't know you could fight dirty. I didn't either. She didn't feel better at all. Felt worse, an uncertain feeling that she had crossed the line. Then there, Sol promised to never do something like that again. Wasn't worth it. I'm sorry, Chet. I know you are. Sat in silence, neither of them knowing the right words to say. Deep in her heart, Sol wanted to hold his hand and say that everything was alright. But it's hard to imagine how she could salvage this situation. College sure is different. It wouldn't have been like this a year ago. Like it's supposed to be fun. Sound like Bill wouldn't even be talking to us. It's not supposed to be drama or whatever. This was just the two of us. Me too. Collecting things, Chet turned away with a sigh, giving her a sad smile. I had to go to class, okay? I'll see you later. Don't want this to be the thing that doesn't work out. Me neither. Bye, Chet. Bye. Well, that sucks. Homework felt empty without him next to her, so I looked down at the concrete and wondered when everything became so confusing. She missed him already and wished with all her heart that they were just two silly high schoolers giggling in a room again. So went to the library feeling more alone than ever. It was their first serious fight. They had fought about small things before, like who got the last chip or what movie to watch, but this was more than that. Both wanted to be important to each other, but couldn't agree on how. She sighed and slumped against a bookshelf, closed her eyes. Oh, and Bill's here again. Wow, you look awful. Oh, it's you, Bill. Yeah, it's me, Bill. Don't sound so disappointed. Were you hoping on someone else? Chet, right? Yeah. So I glanced sadly to the side, thinking about Chet's freckly face and brilliant smile. Despite herself, she teared up. Whoa, what happened? You're not gonna cry, are you? We had a fight. Made it onto the soccer team and started ignoring me. I don't know what to do, so I told him about them all. Now he's mad and I'm upset. Sure, he'd rather be with his teammates than me. Somehow the words slipped out without thinking. Saul's voice wavered and she looked down at her feet. Oh man, no homework record, I swear. I wouldn't have asked you to hang out if I knew it'd be like this. Never signed up to be the side piece. You and Chet have to make up. I wish we could. Never fought with him before. Don't know what to do. Tell him you're sorry. If you start crying, I'm sure he'll feel bad about it. Look at us being at the mall. That was just a hangout between bros. I don't swing that way, and you just gotta tell him that. Right. Bill shifted his feeling scowl, glaring defensively. So it continues just like that, okay? Don't worry about it. Hardcore and being hardcore means your teammates have high expectations. Everyone knows that. It's how winners are made. Really? Sure, most sport teams work that way. Like with football, not a day goes by without someone trying to serve the quarterback. Most of the time it's me. Point is, Chet's making sacrifices for the sake of sport. Was that true? If it was, Soul felt terrible for Chet. Nice piece of her wanted his efforts to be recognized, but the selfish part wanted him to quit. Are you sure, Bill? Yeah, if your teammates are enemies, you gotta keep track of them. I'm gonna laugh in their face when they fail at life. It's normal. I'm normal. Sure you are. I wouldn't know. Never had enemies before. It was Billy, but he was more of a bully than an enemy. Wasn't very even. Sorry, Bill. I don't think you're right. Bill raised an eyebrow, crossing his arms as he thought about it. Seriously? Yeah, Chet's not like that. I like soccer because it's fun, not for those reasons you're saying. That's why I'm worried about him. I don't know him well enough to comment, but I'll take your word for it. Looked up at the ceiling and furrowed his brows, as if in deep thought. Just talk to him, Saul. It's better than freaking out by yourself. Tell him everything you told me, and I'm sure he'll get it. Chet has a good heart, deep down. I think. He has a lovely heart. I'm sure. Bill made talking to him sound easy. It's a different question whether it really was. What if he breaks up with me? What? Who said anything about breaking up? He's your boyfriend. He likes you for a reason. Just do it. I'm trying. This is tearing you up inside, isn't it? Can't believe you like him that much. Fine, I'll help you out. Let's stage an intervention. An intervention for soccer? That's exactly what I'm talking about. God, this is a really light room. You could at least have a little bit of colour. I mean, apart from the apples and stuff that are there. Those are the first 2 years lived in the dorms, but Saul lived in an apartment off campus. Back when she and Chet were figuring out the housing plans, he asked her to room together. She said no, though. Something about living on a floor full of boys didn't appeal to her. It was too loud and rowdy, and she didn't want to share an entire bathroom with 20 people. But here she was in a comfortable single apartment. It was great. Hey, we're here. With a knock on the door, and the moment she opened it, the boys appeared in. The shoes are clunking on the doorstep. Yo. Bill waved and Chet fought his hand around. Clearly he was caught between shame and sulking. Hello. You can come in, we'll begin our study party. This was the excuse she and Bill came up with. Told him she was failing class, which wasn't even untrue. With how much he had tutored her in high school, Chet would never resist his natural desire to help her study. Even if he was mad at her, nothing got in the way of making sure Sol passed school. She wondered if it meant he still cared. Why is Bill here? I thought it was just the two of us. It's a study party. He is bringing the party. Also, I'm failing math. I actually need help. Oh, I see. First he goes to the mall with you, now he barges in on a cozy two-person study group. This is the part where you dump me for him. No, that's not it at all. Don't want to dump you. I want to talk. Can we chat? Then why is he here? Not so planned this. Came to me crying about how you got into a fight. Trying to get you two back together, okay? Trying to get us back together? Shouldn't you be trying to break us up? What kind of person do you think I am? Jeff was puffing his chest, Bill was tensing his biceps. Sol was sandwiched between two hot, hunky men who wanted a piece of her. He banished the mental image that came to mind and tried to focus. Please, Chet, let me tell you how I feel. Fine, Sol, I'll listen. As he stared at her, Sol wished she had a script. She wanted to say the right thing, but missing it was terrifying. All her life, Sol was used to being passive. She was the Fitzroy hair, and hairs followed their predecessor's footsteps. But to Chet, she was no one but Sol. She owed it to him to try. I was upset seeing your friends being mean to you, and I don't want them to change who you are. I didn't mean to ignore your feelings about the soccer team, but you shouldn't have ignored me either. Sounds about right. Crossed down defensive and sighed, told an expression on his face. Seeing his hesitation, Bill jumped in. What he's trying to say is, so tired of seeing you being treated like crap because then you'll start treating other people like crap. Besides, about them all, I was the one who asked. So you should be mad at me, not Sol. No, it's not that. You guys have it all wrong. Get along great with my team. We're like family. Plus, I made a commitment. It's not fair if I don't hang out with them. You have to like me eventually. I want to be on the soccer team. It's a team. Looks so small and sad. Sol's heart twinged with hurt. Chet. Come on, why do you want to be friends with assholes? Same reason you do with your friends, probably. You haven't gotten invited to a party before. Well, let's pick last for gym. People like you to start fights with me. College is my fresh start to shut up. So shut up, Billerman. That's your problem, not mine. The boys snarled at each other, Sol shrunk into herself. She hated watching them fight and being helpless to stop it. I knew how she was helpless in so many other ways. Surely if she was a different person, this wouldn't be happening. Chet. As their eyes met, Sol saw fear and shame in his gaze. It was a feeling she knew all too well. Holding her hands on his, she squeezed softly. I understand, people are scary, so of course you want them to like you. I won't ask you to do anything, but please, will you be more careful about your friends from now on? Always be on your side. I hope you know that. Even if he went to the mall with Bill, it was only because he asked. Never do it again. Ouch. Like you the most. That's all I needed to hear. Sorry if I was a bad boyfriend. I want to make up with you, Sol. You too, Chet. Breaking into a smile, she gazed into his eyes. Chet beamed and leaned in, hands coming up to cradle her face. I'm right here, you know. And close your eyes. Then he stood on his tiptoes and kissed her. Silence sat across them. Three of them sat at the table, Chet grinning, Saul blushing, and Bill looking away. The silence became too much to bear. Saul looked around nervously. Let's study now. Kinda why we came here for, right? Sure, exams are soon and I don't want to fail. What do you not get, Saul? Hey, Chest, I don't get it either. You just call me Chest? Crap, I meant to say Chet. I wasn't looking at it. If that's what you think. Sure, Bill. Chest nodded and leaned back with his hands behind his head. Looked at Bill coolly and raised his eyebrow. Are you like that with everyone? Like what? Flirty? What? No, I'm normal. Can't figure out if you like Saul or not. Not that it matters because I'm secure in my relationship now. Still, I don't understand why you two are friends. We're friends? Stop blushing, Saul's taken. Saul looked down and thought about it. Were they really friends? At this point, maybe they were. I'm not used to people showing interest in me, so it's hard to figure out what kind of interest. I'm glad we're friends though. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Saul. Anyways, I'll get to you when I'm done teaching Saul. Go do some math questions and warm up your brain, if you have one. Have you know math is my best subject? I thought you were failing math. My highest grade. Wow. Okay, so where do you need help? It's this part. Hey, linear functions. Do you understand it now, Billiam? Yeah, so I multiply. You carry over and divide. Division comes before multiplication, just like how D becomes before M in the alphabet. Yeah, B comes before C. Come before you in Soul's heart. Oh yeah, you definitely be coming alright. Anyway, well I bet I'm big craving how we're going that route now. Sizes and everything. Bill and Chet turned to her. Turned to look at her. Saul nervously tucked her hair behind her ear. Just give me a pencil, Bill. And when am I going to use to write? Chet lunged at his pencil and he jumped back. The two of the boys were scuffling on top of Saul's table. Oh, ow, watch it. Give me a stick. It's gonna snap. Saul watched with wide eyes as Chet wrestled Bill into submission, triumphantly holding the pencil above his head. Got it. Hey, did you drop something? Leaned down and picked up a tube of lip gloss from the ground. This yours? Huh? No, that's Stephanie's. She left it in my room when we were making out. Amongst other things. Hell. Not like you and Saul don't do it too. Anyways, I was going to return to her during class today, but she decided to skip. She had placed the lip gloss on the table. He and Bear stared at it. The foreign respect men hold for feminine beauty products. It was close enough that Saul could reach for it, with a mixture of envy, longing, and desire. She wished she could. It's pretty. I bet girls feel nice wearing it. Not that it matters to me. Whatever, I'm done for the day. Too much thinking makes my head hurt. You guys want to do something else? You pick what to do next, Saul, since it's your apartment. With Chet's cheerful grin born her, along with the adrenaline rush from earlier. Defensively and with her face running red, Saul reached over and picked up a lip gloss. Let's talk about this. Never mind, let's not. That was a silly idea. Chet wouldn't say anything, just looking at her. Saul was afraid of seeing the expression on their faces. Well, I don't know much about makeup, but it looks tasty. I'm pretty sure every kid has gone through that with the chapstick. It also tastes kind of nice as well, especially the strawberry one, and it's like, I wonder if I could eat it. Yeah, no, it doesn't taste as good. Wait, we're seriously going to talk about lip gloss? Fine, I guess. It's supposed to taste like strawberries, you know? What? That's what it was when I kissed Steph. But also, I just was distracted. Could have been to my suit for all I cared. You should try it, so. I want to taste strawberries too. Can I really? Someone cut the tube and lightly licked it. It tastes like sugar and chemicals. That's not what I meant. Man, makeup is weird as hell. Steph has an entire drawer full of lip stuff, but I mean, what's the difference between pink and another shade of pink? They're different shades, obviously. You just said it. But it's the same colour. Never say that to a girl, ever. I know. I think that's the point. Lip gloss makes your lips shiny. Someone looked down at the tube in her hand. It was pretty and glittery, and when she thought about wearing it, something warm fizzled inside her. Till now, she had never let herself think about it for the same reason she cut her hair. Being around Chet made her feel like she could though. It was like a puzzle piece clicking into place. Slowly, Sol raised the tube to her lips. Gloss felt tacky and vaguely sweet. Licked the edge of her mouth and found Bill and Chet watching her with wide eyes. I don't know what came over me, putting it on like that. No, don't wipe it off. It looks good on you. Actually, can I taste it too? I didn't mean it like that. Actually, I kinda did. Boyfriend privileges. So, you like it? Do you? She blushes and tucked a strand of hair behind her ear. It's fun. Some makeup for girls, though. Bit you once and I won't hesitate to do it again. No thanks. I guess there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. I can see why you might like it. Thanks. See? Jack's seal of approval. Think you look good with lip gloss. Sol blushed. Liked the way she felt and how Chet was looking at her. Even Bill's skepticism wouldn't ruin the mood. It's amazing how a shade of pink over her lips could change a person. Made her feel like someone softer and better. Whatever that meant. Oh great, these guys are back again. I have something to talk to you guys about. Go practice today. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as usual. Actually getting used to Coach screaming at us. Me too. I said we need to talk. It's about the team. Do you get the feeling Coach is too soft on certain people? Unless the amateurs and slackers get away with it. Everyone's a slacker in your eyes. You two aren't. Hey, are you ignoring me? Can't do that. So, are you guys doing anything after this? I was gonna study. Girls aren't doing so hot right now. Have you tried tutoring? You ask nicely, sometimes they'll do the questions for you. Yeah, there's no shame in asking for help. My sister used to be a peer tutor, so it's whatever. Oh, you're a nice guy deep down. Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat before heading out. Wait. Hey, can you not? Why don't you take a hint and get your own friends? You can come out, Sol. I know you saw that. Okay. Sol's got her out from behind a bookshelf. Not that she meant to eavesdrop, but she had the worst timing. You might be right. Guys on the soccer team are kinda mean. I was trying to talk to them about what you told me, but I think they hate me. Pain flashed across Chet's face, intermingled with anger and sadness. It's okay, Chet. Let's sit together and talk. What do you think I should do, Sol? I don't want to make you do anything. Please, Sol, I don't know what to do. You must have some sort of idea. If I'm being honest, I want you to quit. That's just me being selfish, though. Why quitting? So I can spend more time with you. She looked down and fidgeted as if he wasn't sure what to say. Cheeks turned a rosy pink. I told you it was selfish. No, it's fine. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm glad to hear you like spending time with me. Cheers me up. That's all I can hope for. Glancing up, he gave her a little smile. Slowly, Sol returned it. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. I hope. So, what are you doing now? Are you studying? Are you still reading that weird book your parents made you borrow? The one about the stock market? Yeah, that one. I tried reading it, but I didn't understand anything, so I gave up. Cool. As she had a laugh, and for the first time in a while, Chet's eyes had a familiar spark. You look nice today. don't need to bottom me up, Chet. No, I mean it. There's something different about you. Your hair? No. Pulled her behind the shelf and leaned in for a kiss. They drew apart. Chet licked his lips. It's sweet, and your lips are really soft. What is that? It's a lip balm. Bought it from the drugstore. She thought it was subtle enough that no one would notice. That way, they couldn't say anything about it. It was mint flavored, a small joy she allowed herself to feel. Why not lip gloss? Thought you liked it more. Why would you say that? It's not about what I want, it's about what I can get away with. If you find it strange, then I won't wear it again. You should absolutely keep wearing it. When you're happy, it's easy to tell. The smile gets brighter after you try it on the lip gloss. It made me feel good about myself. Can't believe I didn't realize until now. Even though they were in the lounge, Chet drew into a tight hug. Sometimes you have this look on your face like there's something important to you. Whatever it is, don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Don't worry about what I think. Oh. As he squeezed her, Sol was dizzy with emotion. Chet could say the most unexpected things. Just having him by his side was enough. Thank you, Chet. I think I'd like to try doing something. By the time she walked into the mall, Sol was getting cold feet. Walked past the stores looking at the dresses without the courage to step in. Something twinged in her heart. Seemed like a good idea when she told Chet, but now surrounded by people around her, Sol felt silly. Coming here just to browse was just such a transparent excuse. And Bill is here. Great. Bill. I've heard she saw him on the phone. He was calling someone. Don't worry about me, Dad. School's going fine. Seers get degrees. Yeah, the football game went great. Quarterback got tagged out, so they pulled me on the field. Wish you could have seen it. Can't you reconsider not coming over until I make quarterback for real? Fine, it's whatever. Dad, I keep telling you, being backup quarterback is already... Yeah, okay, I'll definitely get real quarterback next year. Conversation seemed tense. Sol kept her head down, tried to sneak past him. Oh, hey Sol, just talking to my dad. Be done in a bit. Oh, Billy boy, Billy and my boy. Who's that girl you're speaking to so tenderly to? What? No, Sol's not my girlfriend. Come on, you don't need to start thinking about grandkids now. If you met a lovely lady in college, your father's heart would be put at ease. Think of your old man for once. I am, I just haven't met any girls I like. What happened to the one you met at a party? Stevie or whatever her name was? Stephanie and I didn't work out. At least get her name right. Never work out with any girls. Every time I call you, you have a new excuse. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were... Okay, that's it, I'm hanging out. Goodbye. Remember to take care of the hamsters. Sorry about that, Sol. No, it's okay. Both shifted uncomfortably and Sol felt a moment of kinship. Phone calls with your parents were the worst. How much did you hear? I didn't hear anything. Great, so you heard everything. That's my dad for you. You always start shouting at each other in the end. What a guy. Just overreacting. Don't believe him. I hit on girls at every party. One day it'll stick. You should have told him that I'm a girl. Then you wouldn't have said all that. No, then you think we're together. I don't want to do that to you. I mean, Chet's sensitive to stuff like that, right? Right. Strange, sad feeling washed over her. Bill's right. She shouldn't be playing with her relationships. It wasn't exactly about that, though. About how she wanted him to see her. Just forget about it. I shouldn't have lashed out. Well, my parents sucked too. Yeah, tell me about it. When I was a kid, they didn't make me lunch. They sent me to school with a can of soup for the teacher to open. You're okay? So could only shrug. Yeah, that's some heavy stuff. Guess I could tell you about my family to make it even. Dad's divorced, Mum ditched because she couldn't stand him. By the sounds of it, I don't really blame her. Not a bad guy though, he just has expectations. Gotta be the man he wasn't, you know. At least I genuinely like football. Girls are just too confusing for me. Bill felt something, punching his jaw. Maybe it would have been easier if I was a girl. Now I could be a cheerleader or something. Yeah, from what I've seen, cheerleading can be pretty hard as well. You have to be quite athletic to do it. I'd be the one dating the football star. Do you really mean that? No, not the first part at least. Then the second part? We looked around checking to make sure no one was listening. He leaned in and whispered into her ear. What's it like? Kissing a guy, I mean. So I think he is banging for the other team. It's nice. I've only kissed Chet, but he's a good kisser. That's helpful, thanks. How did you know you liked him? He asked me out in the nurse's office after getting into a fight. We were friends before, so I said yes. Plus, he's cute. Bill frowned. She supposed that was less helpful, except she couldn't give him a better answer. So I'd never seen their relationship as two boys dating. They were just Sol and Chet, and thinking otherwise didn't make sense. Sorry if that's not helpful. You could ask Chet. Somehow I don't think Chet likes me very much. Yeah, what makes you say that? But, maybe. Sorry, you had to see me like this, Sol. Dad's been on my case lately and I didn't know. It's rough. Stepped back and returned to his normal jockish appearance. Just like that, the conversation was over. Anyway, did you and Chip make up? How did you know? Look cheerful. Sol blushed and nodded. We're getting there. That's nice. You meant it too. Sol found herself in front of the same black dresses she stared at when she was with Bill. Time passed since then, and it was funny how different a place could look when you walked in alone. Sol had been in boutiques before with her mother, but it was always a tense and harrowed affair. Now it was exciting. At least that was how she thought she felt. It was hard to tell the difference between excitement and nerves. Plus, she was there for herself. That felt significant somehow. Hey there, are you looking for something? No. That's okay, just let me know if you need help. And by the way, feel free to try on anything. The wink that left her strangely comforted, the sales lady went on her merry way. The moment she left, Sol shuffled over to the other side of the store and checked her surroundings. Any moment now, she thought someone was going to jump out and say she wasn't allowed to be here. No one did, though, leaving her to browse in peace. Sol looked at the clothes in front of her and tried to imagine how she looked at them. Shopping for herself was new. In elementary school and high school, Sol wore a uniform, and then it was whatever her parents scrounged up for her. Now, the ocean of possibilities left her dizzy. She could wear the cute, breezy white blouse, the flower print skirt that ruffles at the edges, the red cocktail dress that made her think of a sophisticated lady. Thought of one day becoming her made Sol flush with joy. Anything felt possible right now. Hand hovered over the clothes, unsure which one to take. Sol was surprised she could do that. In the end, she didn't choose any of them. On the corner, a dark turtleneck caught her eye, one that looked warm and comfortable. Paired it with a long skirt for modesty. Bundling the clothes down, Sol looked around. There was no one by the fitting room, and she didn't think the sales lady would mind. Sol tasted the mint on her lips and thought about the way Chet looked at her. Scuttling inside, she took a deep, nervous breath. "Aw, she's so pretty. You look lovely. I thought dark colors are great on you." Sol thought so too. As she stood in front of the mirror and turned, the girl before her smiled. Dressed in a black turtleneck and a long skirt, it was like she could see herself for the first time. It's comfortable. Sol did a spin and giggled, watching the skirt flare out in a spin. It was fun and wonderful. That was a new feeling in itself. Was it okay to feel like this? What did it mean for her that she did? So light, airy and clothes she picked out for herself. All of a sudden, Sol was overwhelmed by the weight of everything. It was something real. She was real. It'll be okay. It feels like a lot right now, but it'll be okay. I was like you at one point in my life. Lots of people are. You'll be fine, I promise. Girl code. Thank you. Deep down, Sol knew she was going to take the first step towards a life-changing revelation. Can I buy the outfit? Of course. Of course these guys are back again. Hello, you left a bite mark. Yeah, I wonder who they're talking about. God damn it, Chet, you need to stop biting people. Been known to do that. Ow, it still hurts. Hey, got your hot chocolate again. This time there's a pinch of cinnamon because I felt spicy. Thank you, Chet. It's good as usual. Chet was bruised and battered with grass and dirt all over his body, but a big smile on his face. What happened to you? Oh, nothing much. Bill and I got into a fight with the soccer team. What? Dennis was mocking me after practice and I couldn't take it anymore. One thing led to another and we started punching each other. It was 3 against 1 until Bill jumped in to help. Then it was 3 against 2. Billy was not a bad guy after all. Saul stared back at him in shock. He was recounting the details so casually. Did you win at least? Of course I did. Quit the soccer team too, so good riddance. Oh, Chet. Shrugged like it was no big deal, but no matter how much he put on a brave face, Saul could tell he was upset. Her heart hurt for Chet. Saul wrapped her arms around him, holding him close. Don't be sad, Saul. It doesn't bother me at all. But you had to quit. Didn't do it because of them or anything. Just that the last straw was when Dennis tripped me and laughed in my face. I'm sorry, Chet. Words seemed to deflate him. Chet took a deep breath and let it out, his body going limp. I'm fine. It's their loss. Even if those guys won't miss me. Now I'm free. I have so much spare time now. I can do anything. His stubborn grin made Saul squeeze him tighter, putting all her feelings into the hug. Too tight. Sorry. This better? Yeah, it's comfy. Don't have to hide it. I can tell when you're sad. Oh, I guess so. Okay, you're right. I feel bad about it. I feel really, really bad about it. Buried his face into her chest and sniffled. So unfair. I hate how they got what they wanted and made me quit. Getting bullied off the soccer team is so embarrassing. I'm sorry, Chet. I'll fight Dennis for you. And win. That's so nice of you. He beat you up, though. Slowly, Chet wiped his face and saw his shirt and looked up. He looked shy and unsure. A far cry from Chet, she knew. Chet was supposed to be bold and brash, like nothing in the world could bring him down, except something did. So, can I ask you a question? Anything you want. Am I actually really, really annoying? Be honest, please. No. You're just saying that. No, I'm not. It's what I think, and I'll always think. I suppose other people might answer differently, but I don't care. Whether you're annoying or not, the soccer team is still awful. Their problem, not yours. Yeah, I get what you mean. Still feel bad about it, though. No one never had the inside jokes and the post-game dinners. Not that I had them in the first place. That's how it is, isn't it? Chet, don't worry about it. He rubbed his eyes on the back of his hand and laughed. Can't let them make me feel bad like this. They don't deserve to. Right? That's why Chester... is that really his name? Man, yeah. Isn't gonna play it with balls anymore. I mean... maybe later? But you like soccer. No, I gotta let it go. I have to. The ball-loving days are over. I'll find something else to do with my time. Okay. Got lots of other things. Like math and explaining things and explaining math. What I'm trying to say is, I think you can do it. Actually, English is my best subject, but explaining math, not bad at that either. Smiled at her and she smiled back. The tension between them was finally gone. You're right, Chet, even if you feel sad about it. Guess it has to be. You're here for me, after all. Can we stay on campus a bit longer? We could take a walk or something. Not ready to go back yet. That sounds nice. Thank you, Saul. You're welcome, Chet. When she saw Bill, he was eating his burger with a black eye. Nearly Saul knew knew where he got it from. She tapped on the shoulder to get his attention. Are you okay? Heard you helped Chet fight the soccer team. Oh, yeah. I jumped in with the old 1-2. Furiously banged. Really got the blood pumping. Sometimes you gotta tell your differences like men. Still frowned, not sure she agreed. It sounded kinda dangerous. How did it go? Chet didn't say much about it. Said he won, but I'm still worried. I'd say we won too, thanks to me. Soccer and football practice end at the same time, so I happened to be there when Chet was getting beat up. Ran and swinging, got a couple of good blows, and pounded the meat. You can say we got hot and heavy on the field in front of everyone. Oh. Don't look like that, Sol. Sometimes a guy just needs to let it out. Getting physical isn't a bad way to deal with the issues, you know. I guess. Chet said he quit the soccer team. That's one way to solve the problem, I guess. Hope he'll be okay. But I'm glad you helped him. Thank you. Of course, it was nothing. Seeing Chet fight for his life against 3 other guys, pretty damn cool. It's kind of inspirational. Realized there are things I had to fight for too, like life and love. Phil looked at him and pinched herself. It was the strangest thing she had ever heard. You're not making fun of him by saying that, are you? No. Like, what, I can't discover new things for myself on the field? Maybe I was the one holding myself back all along. I've been listening to my dad too much, but what does he know? Scratched the side of his cheek and gave her a sheepish look. Sol was struck by his consideration. All people, she hadn't expected Bill to understand himself so well. Happy for you, I think. Thanks, Sol. Glad we're friends. Maybe meeting you was what I needed. I've never been friends with a jock before. Well, I've never been friends with a nerd before. Nerds aren't bad at school, though. Then I've never been friends with someone dating a nerd before. I suppose not. Hey, he laughed. Have a nice laugh. Being friends with Bill was strange. Back in high school, the jocks were the meanest to her, always stealing her lunch money. But Bill had an earnest charm that made it impossible not to like him. I wonder he was one of the popular boys. It'd be nice if all jocks were like him. I'm serious though. Everyone I know is athletic, so there's a lot of pressure to be better. But it's not like that with you. That's nice of you to say. I can't say I've known someone like you before either. Doesn't Chet do sports too? Soccer doesn't count. It's not a regular sport. It's a blood sport. Still a type of football, isn't it? Whatever, Chet's fine. It was cool seeing him fight. Hope me and him get along better soon. I mean, he seems like a fun guy and stuff. Chet takes a while to warm up to other people. It's nothing personal. Like a guinea pig. Ah, that's cute. It's nice to know my personality isn't the problem. It could be, but I wouldn't know. I appreciate your honesty. You're a good one, Sol. Anytime you need help, just tell me, okay? I can tell you have something on your mind, at least, even though through my thick skull. Suppose you have anything up there, buddy. Okay, there's something that I hope I can tell you soon. Sol sat in an apartment waiting for Chet to arrive. He was supposed to come over soon, and she was more nervous than ever. There was something she really wanted to tell him. She was finally ready to say it. Hey. Hello, Chet. She opened the door wider and he stepped inside. Sol spotted a wad of flowers behind his back. Oh, this? I got it for you. Thrust the bouquet in her face. It was that word mix of flowers and grass they painstakingly arranged. She had to admit, Chet had an eye for forestry. Did you pick these from the garden in front of the apartment? Yeah. I couldn't resist the urge. I'm very spontaneous, otherwise I would have gotten you an actual bouquet. I hope it was the right thing to give you. Sol drew the bouquet close to her chest, a smile lighting up her face. You're sweet, Chet. Was there an occasion? No, not really. I picked them because I like you. Even though I cry out loud, I still wanted you to think I'm cool. So, it's not for any special reason. Sol found a vase and put the flowers in. Then, turning to him, she fidgeted nervously. Maybe it can be special. I have something to tell you. I want you to know something about me. That's why I invited you over. What is it? Very important. Okay. During college, Chet took her hands and squeezed. Whatever it is, you can tell me. I like you a lot, Soul. It will definitely be okay. Thanks. Can I show you something? Sure. Sit here and wait, please. She didn't say something now. She was afraid she never would. Soul ducked into the closet with a nervous smile. I was surprised she realized that she was excited to show him. Chet was a fierce, earnest boy who loved her with all his heart. He was bright and lively, and somewhere along the road, Soul started enjoying life as well. Wanted him to be happy for her, as happy as she was for herself. With a rush of confidence, Soul walked out in a black turtleneck and a long skirt. Was shook and she gripped her skirt. Chet gave her a reassuring, if confused smile. I'm a girl. Oh. Looked her up and down, then broke into a grin. You're really pretty. The cutest girl in the world. Oh, thank you. Glad I finally told you. So, you're so sniffly. Don't cry. I think you're lovely. Being a girl suits you. She looked down and smiled at him, giggling when he started to cry too. Both of them were emotional messes. That was the best part of being together. I love you. You do? Yeah, I do. That's okay, right? You want me to take it back? I can. We can pretend I never said it. That's how I really feel. Thank you for telling me so. Oh, Chet. It's the first time he had ever said it. Chet loved her. Soul found herself crying even harder. I love you too. Hooray! Chet wiped his face, then tried to wipe hers too. Soul ducked his hand and used her own sleeve. God, these two are so fucking cute together. Oh, does that mean you're my girlfriend now? That would be wonderful. She smiled at him bashfully and Chet flushed. Right now the world felt new and exciting, full of good things for her to discover. Soul wanted to experience all of it. She felt Chet wrap his arms around her in a warm embrace and sighed. Can we kiss? I really want to right now. I'd like that a lot. I'd love it. I love you. Love you too. They averted their eyes, blushing as the words sunk in. Soul still wasn't used to saying it, and she wasn't used to hearing it either. And Chet laughed and pulled her into a kiss. Yeah, I love you a lot. God, this is so wholesome. They kissed sweetly, with the fumbling grace of lovers. For the first time in her life, Soul let herself enjoy it in a new, better way. When Chet cupped her cheek, she tilted her head and pressed closer, mouths moving together until she could taste it was him. Felt right to kiss him until she ran out of air. Sorry if I get carried away. No, you should get more carried away. That kiss made her forget what she was going to say. Chet's hand rolled around her back and she shivered with a pleasant tingle fluttering her lashes. If this is going where I think I'm going, we need to sense the screen for a bit. Okay, one hand moved to her waist, rocking up her skin and stroking the soft flush of her stomach. Soul felt warm all over, the eye rising in therapy in her chest. She wanted to touch and be touched everywhere. Chet, can I? She paused and looked down at where his hand was, hovering. Oh yeah, it's definitely going that way. Yeah, I'm gonna skip over all this. Yeah, you kissed her on the nose, all blushed. Yeah. Yeah, we just yeah. Teasing each other, yada yada. Okay, yeah. Just more words of them. Just making out with each other. Okay, I love you too and want to make you happy too. Everything was suddenly too much. Soul could feel every part of him, burning heat of his skin to his hot breath against her. Something sparked deep inside of her, and she could do nothing but ride out the fireworks. Again, we're done. Okay, that wasn't as explicit as I was thinking it was going to go, but still. As she was putting on her skirt, Chet rolled over and looked at her indulgently. You look cute. You look cuter. Well, you're beautiful. Sol giggled and blushed, adjusting the collar of her turtleneck higher. This became a regular thing. She needed to wear turtlenecks more often. You said you wanted me forever? That was in the heat of the moment. I mean, we're only college students. I suppose you're right, Chet, but it might be nice to think about in a few years, wouldn't it? You mean? I'm just teasing you. You're terrible for my heart. She shot him a quick smile before filling with her bangs self-consciously. Do you think I should grow out my hair? Sure, if you want. You had long hair in high school and it was nice. It was shoulder length, but I was thinking going longer. I think it'd be nice. How come you cut it in the first place? I thought it made me look proper. She cut his fingers through her hair and sighed softly. I thought you were beautiful with long hair. Thank you. It's what I wanted to do as well. It's easier once I've made up my mind. I guess you'll just have to do it. I guess so. You can be really decisive. I like that about you. Really? Huh? Because happiness looks good on you. Looked at his side and blushed. You're the only one for me, and I hope you know that. I do. Same for me too. Great, so if anyone gives you trouble, I'll go balls out. They won't know what hit them. I mean, depends on what balls you're coming out. I think you probably scare them away. Don't show your balls to anyone but me, please. I like that we're on the same wavelength here. Oh, fine, I'll just go and give him a stern word then. Like Bill if he says anything funny. Do you think he would? Seems like the type to need everything spelled out. That was a stunningly accurate assessment of him. Sol mulled it over. I think he'll be alright if I tell him. If you say so. Squeezed her hand and leaned in for a kiss on the cheek. You can take this as slow or as fast as you want. You get to decide what happens, right? Right. I have to go home for winter break though. It's going to be weird. Oh, about that, do you want to visit our house? Bet my mum would be happy having you over for Hanukkah. Would she? Yeah, she keeps asking about you when I call her. I can just tell her I'm bringing you home. Is it that easy? Sure is. Don't worry about it, Sol. My mum likes you. She's always saying you're a good influence. Think she's believed or not a friendless loser. Sol giggled. She liked letting out a breath she didn't know she was holding. Between the two of them, there was nothing they couldn't handle. That's funny, Chet. Your family's nice. Sure they are. If Mum lets me, I'd be glad to come over. Thank you. Hooray, we can make snow forts and drink hot chocolate. Grinda squeezed her hand. Sol squeezed back. Hey, Bill. Hey, Sol, what's that book you're carrying? Called The Stock Market is a Horse. Had in my closet all semester, now I'm returning it. Is it any good? I didn't read it. Now that's swag. Looked down and squinted, trying to figure out what was different about her. New outfit? Yes, I'm wearing a skirt. I realized that I'm a girl. Oh, like... was frowning as he tried to figure out what she meant. To let him puzzle it out slightly. Sure enough, she could see the moment light bulb went off in his head. So you're a girl now? Yes, that's what I said. Huh, I see. That skirt looks nice on you. He opened his hand for a high five, which Sol responded to a minute too late. By the time she figured out what he was doing, Bill had already lowered it. They smiled awkwardly at each other instead. You know, I bet you and Stephanie would get along. Really? Hope she doesn't give me her number again. Right. What I mean is, support girl power. Girl power. Thanks, Bill. Girl power. Yeah, you make a nice girl. bright smile and all. Sol nodded. She was slightly confused why Bill was blushing, but she appreciated his spirit. Have you and Chet started getting along? Why would you ask that? You mentioned it last time we talked. Right, I forgot about that. Sorry. We've been playing ball together and he's pretty likable the more I get to know him. Loud with good jokes. That sounds like him. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how I feel about him. Don't worry, you two are cute together, I'm not going to ruin that. So, sighed in relief, although she'd rather Bill wasn't swooning over Chet in the first place. When exactly did you start falling for him? I haven't, but you know when we were at your house and Chet wrestled me with a pencil? Yes. I'll leave it at that and stop talking now. Good idea, Bill. She shoved the book into the shelf before turning back to him. Hey, you know there's a formal happening after exams. Basically prom all over again, but it could be fun. Everyone I know is going. Are you gonna go? Sorry, Bill, but I'm going to ask Chet. No, that's not what I was gonna say. Grinned and clapped her on the shoulder, although it was a noticeably lighter one than before. So I guess he had his way of being nice to the girls. I'm gonna say that I have a car if you two need a ride. That's nice of you to offer. Yeah, we'll get along and have fun, right? Okay, we could go together, all three of us. Our friend too. Obviously. Just dust in my eye, I swear. But that would be great. Not that I don't have other people I could go with. I still have the football team. Poor Bill. Oh, look at the pretty red dress. Like the one she was talking about earlier when she was looking at the skirt and whatnot. Somehow Sol did it. She survived her first semester of college, getting one step closer to a degree she didn't care about. It was the night of the formal. Makeup was cute, the dress was her favorite, and when she walked out, hair swished along her neck. Sol smoothed down the front of her dress and smiled. She couldn't wait. But here... Oh, look at how handsome and smart he looks. Bill's car pulled up and Chet scampered out in a suit. Hey. Hello. Seriously? That's what you're wearing? Well, you at least wear a suit, dude. Hey, wow, you look good. Thank you, Bill. Chet elbowed her and ran to her side. You look really, really good. Thank you, Chet. Even now, Bill and Chet were like two dogs who couldn't get along. Sol giggled and took a moment to appreciate Chet's suit. Chet, do you mind stepping aside with me for a moment? I want to wash the hair gel out. Sol? Don't take too long in there. So Chet had skipped prom in high school. Neither of them wanted to be with their classmates longer than they had to. Instead, they hung out at Chet's house and ate popcorn while watching bad movies. It was incredibly fun. Still, Sol had always wondered what it would be like to dance with Chet. When the formal was nice. For once, Sol wasn't alone. Chet was there and so was Bill. Even if he shot longing glances at the frat boys in the corner. So this is what prom is like. No, it's fancier than prom. High school's prom was in the gym, and all the teachers chaperoned. Still didn't stop us from spiking the punch bowl, though. Pretty sure that's a passage of right or something. Wow, wish I got to see that. What did people do while they were drunk? Make out on the dance floor, mostly. Heh, don't get any ideas. I totally won't. Gonna be saving that for later. Anyway, this is pretty nice, right, Sol? I like the decorations. They're cute. Also, everyone's outfit are so pretty. Do you think my dress looks okay? Makes you look great. My heart stopped when I saw you. You're beautiful, Sol. Thank you, Chet. Bill coughed loudly between them. Football team's waving to me over. I'm gonna head over and join them. Do I get to dance with you two at any point during the night? Sure, but I get first dance with Sol. That's fine, I want to dance with you too. Chet's mine. I know I'm not a homewrecker. She is Sol. I grinned at her good-naturedly. Anyways, I'm over it. You two have fun and don't make out on the dance floor. I left with a cocky wave, leaving Sol and Chet to stare at each other in disbelief. Who could truly say the most shocking things out of thin air? Perhaps the mind of Jock worked differently. Do you think he's like that because he plays football? I don't know. Didn't you play football too? The British kind? Not anymore. Besides, I never said I wasn't a weirdo. Can't believe I had to dance with him later. I suppose so. Guys, just the two of us for now though. Me too. Here, take my hand. His hand was warm in hers. She liked the way he held her hand, gentle and strong. It was a true gentleman. Or it was gentle Chet. That was cute. Such a gentle Chet. What's that supposed to mean? Means you're Chet, but gentle. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I'll be a gentle Chet. And you're my stunning soul. Oh? Sorry, it was the first thing that came to my mind. Really do think you're stunning though. It's hard to look you in the eye. Pretty. Did you know that? I can't believe you're so pretty. Makeup looks great, and did I tell you that dress makes your legs look really long? Because it does. Saul's cheeks turned red. Chet didn't need to lay it on so thick. Worst part was he meant every word. Chet, don't say whatever's on your mind. Oops, I lost my filter. Yeah, maybe again we could save that for later. She patted her shoulder and he laughed. Then I can call you handsome. Come on, there's no need to flatter me. I mean it, Chet. You look nice. You see, it's very neat and like your bow tie. Matches with my dress. Is that why you asked what color it would be? Yep, I had it all planned out. You're so smart. She stood with her hand twirling a strand between her fingers. Beans bounced on his feet. They stared at each other and giggled. So, do you want to dance? I'd love to. As they headed to the dance floor, a familiar group of boys passed by them. I thought we were done with these guys. Can't believe I'm failing class. Gonna kick me out at the end of the year. Fucking good. Why are you whining during the formal? Shut up and dance. What you mean to say is, didn't you go to a tutor? She doubled the price after our first session. There's always volunteer tutoring through the school. You could try that. There is. Yeah, I was thinking of signing up for the French. It's my worst subject, you know. I said stop whining about school. Whatever, just figure it out. Don't you dare skip on practice because life is too hard. Speaking of practice, we need to... Oh, it's you. What, you're not gonna say hi? Smoked to each other as they left. Okay, good, they're gone. Saul felt him tense up. His face drew into a frown, and for a moment, Chet seemed ready to strike. Then he stopped and turned his nose on them. They're lame and sad. Let's go, Saul. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. Turning to her with a smirk, he stood on his tiptoes and whispered into her ear. You know the peer tutoring they were talking about? Sign up to be a tutor next semester. I get them as my students, I'm gonna make sure they fail the year. That's a great idea. I'm so happy for you. Unless you're not going around biting them again, we should be good. Yeah, now, let's dance. As slow music played, Chet swept her into a waltz. As she spun in Chet's arms, Saul thought that everything was going to be alright. She felt an indescribable fondness for the words around her and the people she knew. Bill, Chet, and most of all herself and the girl she was. Hey, look over there. Is that Bill? I think it is. What's he doing? Look like he's dancing with some guy from the football team. Oh, good for him. Chet turned around and shot Bill a thumbs up, pretended with an awkward grin. Who knows, maybe they'll get together. As for us, Smarter Hand leaned up, pulling her closer to by the weight. Glad you're dancing with me tonight. College is so much better with you here. Oh, I just realized the two soccer guys are back there. And they actually have faces for once. Same here for me. I love you. Oh, I'm never gonna get tired of hearing that. And I'll say it again. I love you. And yeah, I get it, you're making my face turn red. Sorry. No, you're not, but I still love you back. The way Chet kissed her right there on the dance floor was the best part of the night. Oh, the end. Oh, that was a cute ending. Really like that. It was a sweet game. Expecting it to be a little bit longer, but yeah, short and sweet. But yeah, if you guys like this and want to play it for yourself, the link will be down in the description below. And yeah, with that, I think we'll be moving on to the next game.